you're going to choose a skin color to color your person. Whatever you do, the same color you do for the head is what you should do for the arms and the hands, because your color of your skin is the same on your face as it is for your hands. And you're going to take your skin color and you're just going to color all over. Okay, it works better if you hold it kind of, instead of going like this, holding it straight up and down. Does not work very good. That would take you forever to color. It works better if you put it flat and color it. Okay, there is about how much it's colored. And if your head, if it slides off, don't worry, we'll glue it back on later. Okay, and you're going to take your paintbrush and water. So it's just water. And notice how the color spreads. And you're going to go around and you're going to paint with water until the color, the skin color, has spread and there are no more white spots left. So for stitching, you will choose one piece of yarn, one color, and you can switch colors later. And to thread the needle, what we do is you pinch it between your thumb and your finger, and you have to pinch it really tight at the end. And then you push it through. This is called the eye of the needle. That hole in the needle is called the eye. So you push it through, and then you grab it and you leave a little tail like that. And then this, you're gonna have one with one of these two kind of openings. I have two different kinds. And I'm gonna show you how this goes together. You're going to make clothes for your puppet. So right now we're just doing a design. So to do this, you start with your needle down, you go up, you pull it through. Now look what happens if I keep going. Oh, it comes out. So to stop that from happening, we're going to go up, leave a tail, maybe about as long as your finger, and then you go around again, but come up at a different place. So now if I go up, and oh, I don't want my yarn to go there, because see what happens? So it's okay. Sometimes we have to do that and just say, you go where you're supposed to be, yarn. There you go. Now look, now that yarn won't come out. Now I can do one where I just go up and down. Now I go down, and then I go, in another spot, I go up, and I go down. Now watch what happens if I go up in the same hole. If I go, oh, it comes out. That's why I have to go up in a different hole. Now I want to show you something else. What happens if I pull it? Oh, it pulls it too tight. I don't want to pull it too tight. So I'm just going to try and keep it. And if you do pull it too tight, it's okay. Just even it out again. Go up and down like that. Now, let's say you get to the end of the row and we don't want to lose our yarn. Remember how it pulled out? So now I'm going to go under and around. This kind of makes a little bit of a knot. And now I can take my scissors and I can cut off the end. So I'm gonna cut the end. It's okay to leave a little tail. It's okay. Now I take the yarn out, what's left, put it back, and you can take the same color or a different color. And if you want to keep going on the second row with the same color, you can do that. Again, I pinch the end with my thumb and my finger, push the yarn through, start the row. I'm gonna put my needle up from the bottom, leave a little tail, and go again. This time I'm going to do a different kind of a stitch. Remember, we're designing the clothes, so whatever kind of design you want to do. This time I'm going to do X's. No, I'm not going to do X's. I'm going to do, I don't know what this is. It's kind of like a triangle, but not quite. So I'm kind of going at a slant. So you can decide whatever kind of designs you want to do. And how this works is on your puppet. This is going to go over the head, and so the front side will be the front, and then you'll have the back. And it kind of just sits there. Whoops. This is sliding down, but we'll fix that later. And it will sit on the shoulders. I'm going to show you how to turn it into pants in just a minute. Okay, now I finished this row. If you want to keep the same color, you don't have to cut it off at the end. You can just use it. Now I'm going to show you another way. You can go up and down, up and down, up and down. This is a way to do a quick pattern across, and look, you pull it again. If you pull it too tight, oh, that's too tight. Just stretch it back out because you want it to be flat. So this is kind of a quick way of sewing if you want to do like a quick stitch. Up and down, pull it through. Now I'm going to show you how to do, if you want to do, say you want to do a letter. It could be your first name or it could be your puppet's first name. Now I get to the end. Remember, if I want to change colors, I'm going to push it through. Just make like an extra knot there. I've decided my puppet is going to be a football player and he's going to have the number 7 on the back, just for fun. You know, like a shirt would have like the number. Now this time I'm going to start in the middle. So how am I going to keep my thread from coming out? Because I'm not starting at the edge. I'm going to go up and down. And then guess what I'm going to do again? I'm going to go right beside it. Up. Now it won't come out. And down. So I just kind of did a double stitch. So I'm going to go up and down until I can make the number 7. You can do whatever letter or number you want. It's kind of like drawing, only you're doing it with a needle and yarn. I'm going to do a big number 7 on the back, kind of like a sports shirt. Let's see, does that look like a 7? Okay, and then when I'm done, I can do another little stitch on the back and then cut off my yarn. Now, let's say I want to make pants. We're actually going to have like a shirt and a pants that are connected. You're going to cut a little V, and you can cut right through your stitching. That's okay. Right like that to make like little legs. It's going to be more like shorts. These aren't quite long enough for pants. And that little yarn's sticking up there, but it's okay. We're going to stitch right over it. So we're going to take your yarn. You're going to go up. You're going to leave a tail, that little tail, and you're going to go around again. Okay, now we're just going to go around and around and around. So I'm going to go around. I'm going to go in deep enough that I get that yarn. Oh, that yarn might come out. So I want to trap that yarn under this new thread. Okay, so I'm going to stitch up the pants, the legs of the pants here. There I have my legs. Now I need to leave room for the arms. I need an armhole. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave a space big enough for put the arm through. And I'm going to go around twice here. And you can choose, you can go around the edges like this. Or if you want to do some up and down stitches, you can do that too. So what I mean by up and down is just what we did before. You go up and down. So you can do either way of stitching, or you can do like I'm doing, and you can do both. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, my puppet fell apart. It's okay. We're gonna fix it. And then we're going to try their clothes on them, see if they fit. So we have to, now we do have to leave a little hole here. Okay, I'm going to put the arms through. Come on, Mr. Puppet, does your clothes fit you? We'll have to see. Look, the clothes fit. And now we have to attach the strings.